The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
To replace shit. Hey. Welcome back, Degenerates, to another episode of The Smart Degenerates. In case you've been living under a rock, we are LA's top sports investors. I am your host, Rashard 90302. Alongside me, I got my boy Jay Meso, my guy Mike G, my guy Jay Styles. It is another Thursday. I have nothing to complain about, bro. Everything's going good as far as my gambling, as far as personal life. I can't really complain. Yeah. But here we are here to navigate you along the gambling course, to get you right, to get that bankroll inflated, just to get you navigated on the right course as far as this gambling is concerned. I have with me, like I said, my guys Mike G, Jay Mason, and Jay Styles. We got a great show for you guys today. To begin things, we want to look off and recap what happened on the last week, the football season, where were the pitfalls, where were the successes, and then we're going to get you guys basically abreast of what's going on as far as what you need to know as far as this weekend coming up. Also, this is the part of this year where the infusion between college basketball, college football, NBA basketball, playoff baseball, everything's kind of a gumbo as far as what you can bet on in the menus like that. Now, I don't want to talk too much because I want to open up to my guys, see how their weekends went, how they did as far as the bookie is concerned, and just see what they saw this weekend. So who wants to kick it off, fellas?
I'll kick it off.
Mike G.
Hey, Mike G.
It's not a coincidence he wants to kick it off.
Goddamn right. Hey, you heard him say, Mike G, just know the G is for fucking guru, and don't you ever forget it, man.
Oh, my God.
Hey, let me just say, hey, we can get out of here, but my nigga has, not to toot his own horn for him, but my nigga has been looking like a guru the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So, amen.
Hey, amen to that.
Amen.
Honestly, I just got to say, yeah, man, I've been having a good past 2 weeks. Been kind of doing my thing on the books, man. Just trying to take it easy, one game at a time, one bet at a time.
Now, what sport specifically, or what kind of bet? Is it a first half, second half? Is it a full game? Is it live bet? Where have you been really seeing your most success on your hot streak?
Really full game and second half, man. Second half plays have been really working for me.
Okay.
And my full game plays have been pretty good as well. Some first half. Got to shout out Alabama. Fucking roll fucking tide.
Roll motherfucking tide.
Roll tide. They've hit every first half this season.
And just to the novices out there, Alabama does have a first round draft pick type of quarterback. That's what you can attribute to that 50 points.
Who cares about Alabama?
From a gambling perspective, you better care. Every avid gambler out here cares about roll motherfucking tide.
Keep it 100. They haven't not scored over like 50 points every game.
Hey man, you better get abreast to what's going on.
Yeah. But man, again, it was a good week. We'll get into what happened, but I just want to say, everything's going good, man. I'm happy to got my guys here, man. Another Thursday, man. Shout out Morris Media for having us again.
Morris Media.
Hell yeah. For all you guys tuned in, you could catch us right now on Facebook Live at Smart Degenerates. Hey. Follow us on IG at Smart Degenerates.
Hey, and our personal pages, too, because we broadcasting live off that, too, as well.
Live, y'all.
Oh, yeah, personal pages. Yeah, you can follow me, Mike_Gross21.
Rashard 90302.
Go ahead.
Jay Meso.
Jay Styles, y'all already know. Y'all following me right now.
Bro, get acquainted with everybody, bro.
Steve.
And sisters.
All right, Mace, how you feeling, bro?
last week was awesome. You know,
Yeah.
I could have got like you if I would have been less of a degenerate.
Hey, bro, do you got to be gang banging on this that hard with all this paraphernalia?
Hey,
You got-
you gotta let them know, man. You gotta
Can y'all get above 500 before you really just try to force that on us?
Hey, we finna be there. Hey, Chargers got away.
Hopefully, bro.
Charges.
Hopefully, y'all
They
not
got with the skin of
dumpster
their
diving in the top half of the draft. But that's another story.
In CJ, we trust, man. We out here.
I'm sorry,
Hey,
guys. I gotta say something.
Jimmy G, get
I
well
gotta say
soon, bro.
something. I gotta say something.
Go ahead, Steve.
I know Jimmy G just had surgery.
Yeah.
Mace, did you just have surgery too? Why you got a blanket wrapped around on you tonight?
Banging.
What is going on, Mace?
Hey, no. I already know what's going on with Mace. He's out of uniform, so he's trying to just keep it Niners.
Okay,
you know?
fine,
Got you.
whatever.
I got
Okay,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
lucky Mike said that.
You cutting corners over there, huh, Mace?
Hey, team pride. You know, it's cold out in the streets.
I can dig
You
it,
know,
hey, man. Tell Jimmy G in his rehabilitation process to lay off the porn stars, bro.
Hey,
Let that man know that the box is free. You don't got to be paying for it, even though
hey
you're $100 million.
man, let that man live. Why you can't be with a porn star if you want to, man?
You can be with a porn star, but you don't got to pay for it, man. You don't got to pay for it, bro.
hey, you gonna pay either way.
Are you not, bro? If you got $100 million in the bank, they should be giving it up to you for free, man. But that's another podcast.
Man. Hey man, get $100 million in the bank and then you say that, man.
Hey man, you
The
can have
views
nothing in the bank
expressed
and get
on
it for
this
free.
show.
That's another podcast.
Yeah,
That's another podcast. Different strokes, different folks, guys.
Yeah, facts. Well, yeah.
Let's reel it back in.
Let's reel it back in. Yeah,
Mike
let's get
G,
it. Let's
what
get
you
into
wanna
last
speak
week,
on?
man. Yeah, last
You
week,
are on a
man.
hot streak.
Yeah, last week, man. If you guys were tuned in, man, I did give out a perfect parlay. I gave out New England.
Talk about it.
I gave out Green Bay and the Arizona under all three, which did hit. All three did cover. So, you know, that was pretty profitable for me. I did also take a couple L's on Atlanta. Fucking Atlanta last play of the game.
They lost on the last fucking play of the
they could've
game.
churched
Hey,
it.
man.
They could've churched it.
As a secondary, Cincinnati has to man up and has to have the wherewithal to know that the best fucking player on their offense will probably be getting the ball on the last play of the game.
Yeah. That was some true bullshit. But, you know, it was cool. That was an L for me. I took an L somewhere else. Let me think. Who else didn't cover for me last week?
It was one like heavy favorite that didn't cover. I think that. What was that? Minnesota? Did they not cover against somebody?
Minnesota? Nah, Minnesota. Let me pull up last week. Nah, I think
Minnesota
Minnesota.
played the
They
Rams.
played the Rams.
Oh, no.
Rams
They weren't
Yeah,
going to cover.
they-
Oh, I did lose on that. I lost
You took-
under. I took under.
Okay.
I took under on that on a Thursday night last
Remember,
week.
yeah.
Shout
It
out
was
to
a- it was
Cooper
a-
Cup and Fantasy. I made
Oh,
that
yeah.
trade.
Shout out
Day
to Todd
before the
Gurley,
game.
man.
Shout out
Rams.
to TG.
Shout out to the Rams offense as a whole.
Shout out to LA.
Just shout out
Right.
the city of Los Angeles.
We
Hey,
cracking,
yeah,
we
man.
cracking and bracking.
Hey,
Finally, I agree
yeah.
with
Let
this.
me say something. Yeah, it is a great time right now in sports, man. We
No,
got
definitely.
preseason basketball kicking
Hey.
off. LeBron just had his first game at the Staples Center.
Don't
the
fuck
other
nothing
night.
up in our house.
Also, we have the Dodgers are in the playoffs right now.
Shout out to Puig, Matt Kemp,
Then
Rihanna.
also we got the Rams that are on fire right now. So it's just a good
the
time
city is
to
lit.
be.
SC, pick it up.
It's a good time to be a sports fan in LA right now, man. It's a good time to be a sports fan.
Period, though.
A sports fan. Period. You know, Yankees doing good, Boston's doing good, Patriots doing good. Things are going well, man. Also, I gotta say, shout out to Titans, man.
Oh my
Things
God.
were going well
Hey.
until we went there.
Hey, nobody said about
Hey!
we
I
go.
told y'all we could crack Philly.
Hey, shout
Plus
out to
50.
me to having the best football team on the panel.
Man, I don't know about
Oh,
all
what
that.
the fuck you're
Yeah, I
talking
don't know about all that. But
Hey, Mace, with that 49er gear on, you definitely know what I'm talking about.
I
Mike,
know,
you
right,
might
Mace?
not know.
We're
Patriots
3-1.
has got Tom Brady,
We're
so y'all
3-1,
can't
though.
know. But by the end of the season, y'all know. But back to you, Mike G.
Yeah, but nah. Shout out to the Titans, man. We went in there. We handled business. We were +3 at the house. I warned everybody that we had defense and we could slow down Wentz in that Philly offense. Mariota did his thing. Corey Davis broke out. And, you know, we got that win, +3, man.
Pause.
Titans.
Pause.
What,
Listen,
pause? Go ahead.
I'll be
Go
honest with you.
Take him off his high
Listen,
horse.
I'm not an Eagles fan by any means necessary.
As you shouldn't be.
But they still got to get the ball rolling. But I have to give credit where credit is due. Mariota is showing proof. Hold on, let me finish, Mace. Mace, let me finish.
Wait, I don't want to hear from you right now, Styles.
Mace, put your blanket on.
I had to think about this for a second.
I know.
All that woofing. What happened last week for your team? Are y'all breaking the?
Oh yeah,
what's,
bro.
wait. Let's stop the presses.
Currently, y'all whooping ass right now, but it is.
What happened last week?
What did happen last week, bro?
Guys, you guys are
wait. What are y'all talking about?
You
beat ass last
Hold
week.
on. Pause.
Nah,
Listen.
I know what Mace is talking about.
Pause. Listen.
not
You
pause.
guys are
He missed the
completely
show.
This man
disrespecting
missed
my
the
co-host.
episode. He missed the show because his team lost the
I'm
previous
hearing him
week,
do
bro.
something.
I know
So
Mace is on
I had a
something.
flashback. My fault, bro.
Wait, so that's not last week. That's the week before last.
But
Whatever
me,
it
the
is.
last time that I saw Styles, I just remember all this woofing about what the Patriots.
And
were
then
gonna
we
do.
didn't see him next week.
And
Can-
then he was.
can I-
he
Who
was
they
in
lose
hiding.
to? Who they
Can I-
lose to?
They
can
lost to Jacksonville.
Can I comment, please?
Oh yeah.
So first of all,
Elaborate, big dog.
First of all, congratulations, Mike. Mario did his job against the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, I still think Philly's a good team. However, they still need they need some more work. Okay, Alshon's just getting back. It's only Carson Wentz's second game.
Yep.
But Mariota's the truth, man.
Oh,
He is the
come
truth. Corey Davis is
Mike
a star.
G was just about to release Mike Mariota the week before that.
That's
How's
Mike
it
G.
true?
That's not the Tennessee Titans.
Hey, he couldn't feel his fingers,
That's
bro.
not
All
Tennessee
but
Titans.
Mike G all but released this nigga the
Nah,
last
nah,
week.
okay,
Now
so now-
he's the savior.
We're talking about New England.
Go ahead. Let's talk about New England.
What about
You got
New
the
England?
floor.
Y'all not looking like a well-oiled machine.
What are we doing tonight, Mace?
against the Colts.
Against the Colts?
with
Bro.
3 starters out.
Okay,
You
but
coulda
here,
got out there and
all right,
just
but here's
put up the
the
same
No, but y'all
output,
doing your
bro.
thing. Y'all doing your thing.
yeah. Here's the thing: win percentage wise, all that stuff. You know, Edelman makes a big difference.
He does.
Okay, yeah, he's only 5'11", $185, whatever the
But he
case
got
may
them
be.
routes.
He runs routes. He does his job. He knows the system. He opens up the middle of the field. It allows other players to contribute. Right, so that's why you see the score what it is tonight. I don't know what the score is right now because we're live right now. In
I
Smart
think
Degenerates.
it's 24-10. I think no Edelman, the score pretty much would have been the same. But I do think Edelman, with the addition of Josh Gordon, helps in the long run in the December, November months of the season.
Yeah,
That's when y'all
yeah.
really flourish.
Yeah, keep it 100. Edelman, Gronk,
And Josh Gordon.
And Josh Gordon is going to be a problem.
It's early, guys. I haven't even mentioned Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. He hasn't really done anything yet. You got
But we know
James
what he
White.
can do.
You got Michelle doing his thing. So I think the future is pretty bright for the Patriots. I think out of the AFC, it's going to be Patriots. It's going to be the Chiefs.
And that's it.
No, it's not. That's not.
Who else is it going to be?
It's nigga top. You said it.
No, it's not.
Bro, y'all just there to go 10-6 at best.
We're a
More
sports show,
more
we're not a
likely
fight show.
8-8, and
Jesus
y'all
Christ.
y'all gonna sweep the Jags. And y'all gonna have a cool
We're going to
season.
sweep the Jags.
and be
if-
8-8.
Hey, and if we see KC in the playoffs again, we're going to crack them again like we did last year. Who sent KC home last year? Yeah. Let's not forget about that, man. Yeah. Who sent KC to the house last
one
year?
and done is what we set out to do in the
Well,
in the
we were
playoffs.
2 and done. KC was 1 and done, not us,
I
man.
feel you.
But you know, it's all good though.
But basically, what I'm asking is, would y'all be there around NFC Championship time?
You mean
And-
AFC Championship?
AFC Championship time. I'm sorry.
Maybe. Who knows?
No.
Who's going to be?
New England and Kansas City Chiefs.
That's what I was thinking.
Man,
but
they
you never-
started 5-0 last year, man.
They did start 5, but that was Alex Smith 5-0. This is Mahomes
Thank you.
5-0, 14 tubs, no picks. It's a little.
I
different.
mean, but guys, this season is so premature.
But
A
I
lot
don't
of
care
things
how
can happen.
premature the season
Injuries,
is, bro. If you throw
schemes, a lot can happen. It's really, really early
if you're
right
throwing
now.
14 touchdowns, you should have at least 2 or 3 or 4.
Mace,
picks.
is it early in the season right now?
It's early.
It's early.
You're right. You talking to a guy whose season damn near over.
Yeah, I think Niners.
Hey, make sure you my dog, but I got to get it realistic, bro.
But we gotta say shout out to the Niners. They covered last week. That's all that matters.
That's all it's
they
about.
did.
I told you I was gonna cover.
It's
Hey.
all what kind of ticket you take to the window.
Hey, they covered last week, man. We got to give it up to them, man. We can't shout out. We can't hate on them too much.
Hey, if you don't win the Super Bowl,
what-
it don't matter. Win your season's
but
over.
overall, reeling it back in, what did we see? Just what stood out to you from last week? And I'll let everybody go around the horn. And
Go ahead. Let's start with you, Styles. What you see last week, man?
Out of the whole NFL?
Yeah,
period.
just that you can give the
Honestly,
the viewers.
what really truly stood out to me was only 2 games. It was the Rams game, Jared Goff's poise.
One of the best Thursday night games I've seen on the Thursday night, I must say.
I think tonight's game is probably better, but
You got a biased opinion, but I'll
Yeah.
digress. Go ahead.
Jared Goff, just what he's doing with all his weapons. They bring in Brandon Cook, Todd Gurley, obviously an MVP running back. Cooper Kupp's getting involved.
Cooper Kupp, the white shadow.
Robert Woods. It's just
SC,
so
LA
many
product.
weapons over there. But it doesn't stop there. Outside of the Rams, this Patrick Mahomes kid, I didn't think much of him last year. I didn't, because I didn't know too much about Patrick Mahomes. Okay, a lot of my friends who are Chiefs fans, shout out Joey Irvin, real Chiefs fan. People who are Chiefs fans, they know about Patrick Mahomes. I didn't think this kid was going to be this good. I thought Andy Reid was crazy to let Alex Smith go like that.
Yeah.
Now he looks like Bill Belichick.
They stalled Alex Smith. Mahomes should have been starting last year, but they showed Alex Smith some respect and let him just do his thing before he got out the door. But Mahomes was doing all of this in the preseason.
I didn't know this though. A lot of people who are not Chiefs fans don't know this. Mm-hmm. We didn't know this guy was going to come out and throw the ball like this. I didn't. Like this,
but in the preseason, I saw enough to know that he was better than Alex Smith last year.
Respect.
Mike G, what you see this past weekend?
I saw a lot, man. Like I said, man, a lot of shit went according to plan as I expected.
But going forward, what did you see?
I saw Green Bay 22-0. I saw the Bills revert back to Bills form. Didn't score a point in Green Bay. Shout out to A-Rod. He covered that spread for me first half full game. Like I told you. What else did I see? I saw Josh Rosen look okay against Seattle. Arizona, they fought hard, boofed it at the end in Arizona fashion. But, he did okay as a rookie starting his first game. I saw Oakland almost lose to the Browns, which they should have. And they
lost to the Browns. The
refs cheated them out. That was a fumble. That should have been a touchdown. That should have been Baker May's first victory as a starter. But I digress. Did you see Mace?
I think these Bears are serious. I keep trying to tell y'all every week.
Do you think that
offense really think Trubisky's the truth?
I was just about to say that, bro.
I said the Bears are serious.
But he's a part of the Bears offense.
So he goes in part of being the Bears. I think he's a great young quarterback. He's got some things he can do better.
He's a great young quarterback.
I have to second that. The only thing about that, I give it to you, Trubisky threw for 6 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns in the first half. However, it's still the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And do we think a lot of this, bro? Anybody?
I mean, the Bucks. So the Bucks looked good for the first few games of the season, but you knew after that Steeler game, Fitzpatrick was going to be over.
Now listen,
back to pumpkin.
I have to budge in again. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they looked good, but they gave up a lot of points on defense.
They did.
Okay,
exactly.
Fitzpatrick was hot like he was in New York a couple seasons ago when he was with the Jets, and then he became his true self again.
Yeah.
Mind you, the defense still gave up a lot of points. That's what really happened.
But even when they threw Jameis in there, it still didn't look too good.
Jameis is nasty,
he can't do nothing. He's just going to throw picks. You can't. I get it. You're off the street, but 2 picks is too much on your first game back. If you are going to be the franchise quarterback for that, they might as well keep Fitzpatrick out there. But anyway, like I said, Bears are legit, Rams are legit, and again, you got to be careful with all those weak teams in general who you think are nasty. They could win 1 or 2 games this season. They're still going to cover all the spreads or a ton of the spreads.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you my hot take for the season. I think the Browns are done winning games for the rest of the season, even with the sensation.
That's where you're wrong.
If you go look at their schedule, they needed to beat the Raiders to have a shot at the kind of momentum they were going to need. Going forward, they're going to catch a lot of L's, and I don't think it'll be that close, even though they're better as a team.
You would be right if they didn't get it worked by the referees. Like if the Raiders did something that was dominating or that was definitive as far as them beating the Browns, and I would lean towards your argument. But they got cheated out of the game.
If we take that last touchdown away, they still gave up 37 points to the Raiders. So they have a lot of good parts and pieces. I think they're still a year or 2 away. They just got to be consistent. Patriots are still the team to beat.
Thank you.
Rams are the team to beat in the West.
Thank you.
The NFC, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's your Super Bowl unless Steelers
Mace is amazing tonight.
What I will say, I heard about that return for Le'Veon. A couple more weeks. Fantasy players out there, hopefully you guys held on to your Le'Veon pick.
Yeah.
That's a big move.
And what do y'all think? Because, originally it was Le'Veon was slated to return around week 10 and week 11. They say week 8 now. What do you think pushed up or caused a little urgency in him coming back quicker than expected?
Steelers struggling,
number one. Number
two,
they
were struggling since week 1. He should have been back.
He could be bored. He feels like it's
too much South Beach.
Too much South Beach, putting out albums.
I'm lived out.
He already got a month off of the season, so now he could just pop up. He is going to automatically 100 touches are off of his workload for the rest of the year.
Facts. That's a fact.
He can come in, a little bit fresher, ready to give them 8 to 10 strong weeks mid-season.
Now the whole touch.
I don't think it's none of that. I think it's the locker room. I think the locker room probably reached out to him and said, "Look, we're not winning games. We need you out here on the field."
Yeah,
come on, guys.
Way to start kissing ass again.
Think about you want me to come back and
come on,
bro. But guys, think about it, man. They're in the AFC. They're supposed to be in the Super Bowl. They're supposed to be in AFC Championship talk. They're not winning games. They're tying games. If us three are winning games and Mike's our best player, the second best player on the team, and we're not winning games, we're gonna be like, Mike, we need you out here.
We need Mike from the start if that's the
eventually
case.
he's gonna be like, you know what? I need to get out there. I'm losing money, and I'm making my teammates mad. Come on, guys.
Contrary to popular belief, he's not losing.
He's not hurt.
He's
Normally,
not losing any money.
Mike, quote me if I'm wrong. The typical IR guy that's on an injured reserve, they're out 8 weeks. They can't come back to 8 weeks. Why is he coming back week 7, man?
He's coming back week 7 because that's the bye week, so he can get acclimated, get everything revolving around him, get in shape, get a week of good practice with no games under his belt, and then come back full.
You guys don't think this is the story? It was trade talk all week, Mike. Mike, there was trade talk all week.
The story is not to lose.
Now he's coming back, Mike. Mike, what do you think?
Hey, Jay Styles, the story is not to lose $800K a week. So
whether he's going to get all that money back once he signs.
The agent was eating that, but I'm just saying the agent doesn't want to eat that for a course of a 16-week season.
Yeah, at the end of the day, though, I think it's just his time to come back, man. He said out, he got the rest on his body. He comes back and he plays half the season. No big deal. At this point, they still have a chance out to make the playoffs. I'm not going to say they're out of the playoffs. I'm going to disagree with you, Mason. Say the Browns definitely will win a game again.
Come on, man.
I agree.
Y'all haven't seen the schedule.
Let me ask y'all a question.
I think they're going to win this week. Keep it 100. They got the Ravens coming in.
They got a lot of weapons.
I actually locked that as one of my traps of the week. Browns +3 at the house, but we'll get to that in our next segment.
Quick question, though.
Yeah.
Everybody up here pretty much plays sports, been in and around locker rooms. How do y'all think the locker room dynamic is once Le'Veon actually sets foot in the locker room? Because, a lot of people were speaking up negatively on how he was handling the situation. Is it all water under the bridge? Is it a little animosity?
Another kilo? She left me in the morning. What are you talking about? As soon as he walked through those doors, they're going to grace him with open arms. He's arguably the second best player on that team. So, yeah, they're going to...
Second best behind him? Because I got him as the best.
No, Antonio Brown.
Him and AB.
Are you kidding me, bro?
I'll give it to AB.
Antonio Brown ain't rushed not a yard. Le'Veon Bell...
He's caught, bro.
Listen, guys, at the end of the day, Antonio Brown's the best receiver in the league. I'm sorry.
I'm the best running back, and I might be a top 10 receiver with these 80 catches per year that I'm catching.
Antonio Brown's the best receiver in the league.
You don't got routes like AB. He's the best.
Yeah, that's because I'm a running back.
But you just trying to say he was better than me. Like
I didn't say he was better than you. I said I'm the 1-2 at my position, and I'm like top 5 at your position because I'm catching 80 balls a year on top of what I'm doing,
100, bro. AB's probably the best player on that team, but I mean it's 1A and 1B.
I don't know, bro.
I mean,
AB's out here, and we 1-3.
They're not 1-3.
Well, they're 1-2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, if Le'Veon was here, they're not 1-2-1.
It's not AB's fault. He doesn't.
But AB can't control the clock like a running back can once he gets the ball in his hands.
But not if the defense is trash. Then you're going to be
the Steelers' defense has been trash since AB and Le'Veon Bell been there.
So this
ain't the Hines Ward defense.
At the end of the day, bro, if Le'Veon's the best player, AB is the second best player, but it's not far. It's not far. It's a very close margin, no matter who you put.
But who's the better player? The question at hand was, how's the locker room going to receive him?
Exactly. And I think they're going to receive him well because they know they need him. I truly believe the locker room probably reached out to him because the media was on it that they're going to trade him. And then all of a sudden he's coming back week 7. Come on. These stories could have came out week 1 and week 2.
Because week 7 is the bye week. He comes back full throttle for week 8.
Forget the bye week. The story didn't come out until they put out that he was going to be traded.
Okay, but here's the thing. He can't come back if he hasn't been... He has to get into football shape at this point now, right? So he needs 3 or 4 weeks to probably just... Not even 3. It means 2 more weeks, really.
Exactly.
He's already been doing whatever. Now he gets to ratchet up. Now he's in the weight room.
Like he's in shape, but like you said, he's not in football
shape. So the bye week, a perfect time to kind of tell James Conner, look, bro, you've been doing a great job for us.
It's time to get out.
But you ain't it, big dog.
Get the fuck out, man. It's my squad. It's my show.
Yeah.
It's my squad, my show.
So really quick, let me just call out who the Browns got the next 6 weeks.
Let me lay it on this big dog.
Baltimore, who you think they can beat.
They can beat them.
Chargers.
That's an L.
They can beat the Bucks.
They could beat the Bucks.
Steelers again, Chiefs, and Falcons.
They can win 2 of those.
Depending on where that Falcons is at, they can win that game.
Yeah, they can win.
That Falcons is at the Browns.
They definitely could beat Baltimore this week, and they could beat Tampa Bay,
and they can beat the Falcons at the Browns,
and they can beat the Chargers.
They can beat the Falcons at Cleveland too, bro.
The Browns actually has a good offense. It's the defensive side of the ball.
It's the secondary. Myles Garrett in the front 7 is cool, but that secondary just gives up the butt.
Flacco's been tossing that ball.
Wait. Hey, quick update. Touchdown code 17-24.
Now not fucking covering. How much time is left on that?
12:48 left in that game.
We got time. We got time.
Who scored, Mike?
I'm not sure. It was a pass.
Oh my God.
What is Gronkowski doing for the fantasy purposes?
Gronk is not doing nothing, but
goddamn thing.
But yeah, man. Back to last week though, man. It was a couple good games, man. I called Packers right, Titans right, Patriots right.
Oh yeah, you was on the heater last week. What were the two games or the game that put you over the top or that just set you off?
Patriot fan, good looking out, man. Hey, it was a good week for first half full game Patriots. You know what else put me over the top?
Roll
Tide and USC, man. I don't know if y'all followed
that. Was just 1 week, bro. Don't get too horny or drunk on that.
Doesn't matter. We're talking about last week. You asked me.
What were we talking about last week?
You asked me what happened last week.
I understand that, but the conversation, even though you took the winning ticket to the booth, as my nigga, I understand. We had the conversation.
You asked me what put me over the top last week.
I know. But
SC, bro.
To any gamblers that's not Mike G in last week, going forward, be leery about SC. He won this particular week.
We don't even know who they play next week.
But we know that they ain't going to cover probably.
We don't know that, bro. We're talking about last week. They covered. You got a bad beat.
That's one thing to the winner. The winner can... You can't tell the winner nothing.
You just asked me what happened last week.
I'm just saying about SC specifically.
Hey, Mike,
what's up, man?
What's the number so our viewers can call in tonight?
Oh, yeah. The number is 323-293-3375.
Guys, call in. You guys are asking me questions right now on Facebook Live. Our number is 323-293-3375. Call in right now. Ask any questions that you guys have.
Hell yeah. But, last week was pretty good, man. SC really put me over the top first half full game. I got saved by a missed extra point in the closing seconds by Arizona. Who they play? Arizona, yeah. And, that put me over the top, man. So, yeah, man, I had a pretty good last week, dog. I can't even lie. How was your last week, man?
I thought we just talked about our last week.
I was talking about him. You, Richard?
Oh, my last... I mean, I sat out, but from just a picks perspective...
Oh, okay.
My last week was pretty cool. I did not see the Titans covering against the Eagles like that. Mm-hmm. Cowboys, Lions. I thought the Lions would take that. Cowboys took that. And the Bears, although I expected them to cover, I did not expect the offensive output that they put out there. I don't think they can sustain that on a week-to-week basis. Some people are high on that, but I don't got Trubisky putting up those type of numbers.
I mean, they got the defense, man.
No.
K-Mac,
what I'm saying, they can
K-Mac.
sustain the winning, but in the fashion 48-10, they're not gonna be putting up 30 points in a football game. They're predicated on defense, and Trubisky don't fuck nothing up.
And they had to bounce back after that Cardinals game.
Guys, it was the Buccaneers' defense, for Christ's sakes. He's not Tom Brady.
Hey, but look,
he's not Brett Favre.
Another thing I want to say.
It's the Buccaneers' defense,
but how many teams have really good defense, though?
I was just about to say that, bro.
But the Buccaneers been giving up a lot of points. They haven't been blowing nobody out.
With the new rules, I feel like nobody has a good secondary. Name me one good secondary aside from the Jaguars.
Tennessee Titans.
Los Angeles Rams.
Honestly,
Rams got a lot of names, but Kirk Cousins was out there carving them up too.
Racier, I got to be honest with you.
Don't say nothing Patriots related to them.
No.
Okay,
we don't have a good secondary.
Cool.
They got a good secondary.
Cool.
Titans
do have a good secondary.
They don't give up a lot of points. I don't like the Titans, but they don't give up a lot of points.
They have a good defense as a whole. I don't know if it's
because they got two New Englands back there.
It is the secondary, yes. We got two New Englands.
So y'all front seven is not heading out.
No, our front seven is there too, bro.
I don't even know the names of the front seven,
bro.
But it doesn't matter.
Familiar.
Hey man, I only know Mariota and Derrick Henry. So
we got a Dory
and I'm
Jackson,
an avid sports fan.
Malcolm Butler.
Never heard
Logan
of him.
Ryan.
You never heard of Malcolm Butler?
What did he do in the Super Bowl last year?
Nothing.
Exactly.
It don't matter. He got two rings though.
I walked you into that.
Yeah, he got two rings, and he got
he put in on the first ring.
And he got the pick.
But no, on a serious note though, what's the long term goals for y'all? Y'all got the defense, but that offense is pretty stagnant or not consistent. I should.
Well, 3-1 for Christ's sake.
I mean, we're 3-1. Yeah.
The Dolphins are 3-1 too. And what are the Dolphins finna do this year besides nothing?
Well, hold on. To answer your question, our offense will get better, man. Marcus got hurt first game. He couldn't feel his fingers for the second and third game. We still won both of those. And, he gained his feelings back in his fingers this week, and he threw the game-winning touchdown. So I think we could go pretty far. I honestly don't think we can win the Super Bowl, but hey, we never know.
I mean,
stranger things have happened. But I think, sky's the limit for us, man. Our defense is there. We got Corey Davis on the outside. We got Derrick Henry, Deion Lewis in the backfield.
I got a question for y'all before we go to break.
What up?
Do y'all think this 2018 version of the Rams is better than the Greatest Show on Turf, or is it a little too early?
Who's the Greatest Show on Turf?
It's a little too early. Greatest Show on Turf.
The old Rams, that was Kurt Warner
Marshall
Rams.
Falk. It's too early. It's too early for that.
Who's the other receiver?
They want to Isaac Bruce.
Isaac King.
That's not the Greatest Show on Turf. I'm sorry.
That was the Greatest Show.
That was the Greatest Show on Turf, bro. Who was the Greatest Show on Turf to you? Randy Moss and Tom?
2007 Patriots.
That
ones
didn't
who
win
lost
us.
I didn't win the Super Bowl, but it's cool. Yeah, the
Hey,
greatest show.
we didn't win the Super Bowl, but that wasn't the greatest show on turf.
If you like second place, then I mean, go ahead, bro.
I mean, had a perfect season.
We got 5 rings for Christ's sakes, but okay.
But not that year though.
Yeah, it's all good though.
But
But yeah, no, we're gonna go to break soon, guys. But yeah, no, I think it's still a little early. I mean, to compare to the greatest show on turf, the Rams need to win the Super
Talent
Bowl.
for talent. I mean, how would you say Gurley Fair as opposed to Marshall Falk, Cooper Kupp to Akeem, Isaac Bruce to Robert Woods, Torrey Holt?
it
on
feels so
paper,
different now.
yeah, on paper they can go name for name.
They can.
They can go
They
name
can
for
go for name for name.
But
A little bit.
I think
Not defensively.
I think results
I don't
are
know
most important, and I still think through the NFC, the Rams have a tough road ahead. You know, you still got Green Bay, you still got the Saints, you still got the Packers. You never know what
So you
A-Rod's
got
going to
Green
do.
Bay and the Packers?
Oh yeah, same team.
But I'm just saying the two teams you named, the Saints and the Packers, they don't have the defenses that I think can match up with the Rams 30. That's gonna be guaranteed to be there.
I mean, you never know. We'll see. I think it's still a long season left, man, and the Rams are kicking ass and taking names, man.
On me.
And that's something we'll get to after the break. We're gonna look at next week.
We're gonna get into some
We're
basketball.
gonna get into some basketball. We got MLB playoffs. So yeah, let's
We got
take
the
a quick
gambling 101.
Yeah,
break,
man. LeBron
fellas.
looked good in
We're gonna
the
bring
Lakers jersey,
our.
right?
We're gonna
Shout out
bring
to
our
the
visitor.
Executioner LP. Take us out, big dog.
Hell yeah! So we're gonna go to break. We'll be right back in 1 minute.
Squad.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back.
Yes,
Degenerates,
hey,
bang
sir.
bang SD
Yes,
game.
sir.
You are
Yes,
now
sir.
tuned with once again LA's top sports investors. Here
are
to
we?
help you grow your bankroll and get you sufficient in everything gambling.
Smart Degenerates, what it do?
All right,
Welcome back, man. We got a special
Hey.
guest with us.
Hey, what's going down,
We
gentlemen?
want to give a round of applause to the man,
Hey.
Red Moolah in the
Hey,
building.
Red Moolah, baby.
I pray to God for the Millie Stacks, man. Definitely for the Redskins, you know.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
for the
For the
Redskins.
Man,
Redskins.
Leading the NFC, we're trying to get it in this season, man.
Okay.
It's still early, though. It's still early, so I won't talk big, man.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
talk good, though. Talk good about it, though.
Hey, but yeah, no, I mean, I like what I'm seeing from the Redskins. You know, Alex Smith, you know, he doesn't turn the ball over much. You know, y'all got AP jigging.
Definitely, you know,
AP's
beautiful.
a
beautiful.
Rejuvenated
Come on,
AP.
man,
on me.
rejuvenated, you know, resurrected himself, man.
Yeah. So I feel what y'all doing over there. I give up respect to the Redskins,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah. But right now we want to talk about Week 5, man.
Right.
Not just in football, but there's a lot going on in sports right now.
Man.
We got MLB playoffs going on right now.
We sure do.
The Dodgers are playing the Braves right now in Game 1, currently winning 5-0. Shout out to the squad.
Bang, bang, LA gang.
LA gang. We got a
great
great
right now.
series with the Yankees.
Oh,
Okay.
bring it in. Bring him in. Bring him in.
We got a caller. Who we got?
Don't say nothing
You can
stupid,
go
though.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, let me see who we got.
Hey, do your thing.
Log into him there.
Welcome to the Smart Degenerates.
Can y'all hear me?
Who this?
This Big Sharp on the line.
Sharp, what's good, Big Sharp?
Hey.
Come on, man. You know,
Hey, critique us, big dog. How we looking? How we looking?
You know, I can't let y'all be on the Degenerate Live without me on here.
Hey, for those who don't know my man Jeff Sharp, this is an avid sports gambler. He knows all his shit.
Hey.
And he is a 49er fan like my man Mace.
Shame
man.
on him.
Hey, shout out.
Shame on him.
Hey, shout out Jarrell Sharp. Outside of being an avid sportster, I kick his ass every year in fantasy football. So I need the world to know that as well.
Oh, no, man. Don't even, hey, ask him what his record is right now.
He said, "What's your record is?"
Elaborate on that, big dog.
Hey, but Sharp.
For the sake of having a good Thursday. What's going on, my Smart Degenerates?
Hey, man, you know life is good.
Hey, we
Everything's
in here lit.
good.
Everybody covering.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
hey. Hell yeah, Sharp. So you know we gotta jump into it, man. Tell me how you feel about your Niners, man, losing Jimmy Garoppolo and the rest of your season.
And that 137 million, big dog.
You know what? It was devastating for me to see that happen because I felt like the world was coming down on my boy.
Yeah.
He really was playing a lot better than what people was giving him credit for.
He was.
With his wide receivers, dropping balls in the first game. And at the end of the day, we was always in position to win.
Hey,
Right.
Sharp, do you feel like that injury could have been avoided had he not tried to dip on a DB?
God, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just hard to feel sorry for the boy because we know that he brought it upon himself.
He did, bro. He could have easily just
You
jogged
brought
out.
it on yourself.
He brought it on yourself.
But look, that ligament was already ready to go.
Was it though?
Here's my thing, though. I'm like, okay, if you're going to stay in bounds, at least give him a gangster shoulder lean.
On me. Like, he came half-ass out there and ended up injured.
Hey, Sharp, keep it 100. He had no need to try to keep that in bounds. He should have just ran out of bounds.
And kept collecting this dub.
Hey, time wasn't on y'all side in that point of the game anyway. He should have just went out of bounds and stopped the clock. But, you know, injuries happen.
Adrenaline, you don't be thinking.
Patriots just scored another touchdown.
I really think he was a little bit flustered.
Yeah.
The first time I seen him kind of cracking a little bit because that was like a flustered move. He wasn't really trying to make a play. He just was kind of not thinking straight. You know what I mean?
And that's all it was, a brain fart.
Sounds like you in fantasy trades.
Shady.
Hey,
To me, brain
look
farts.
at him. Okay, but we're going to see what's going to happen at the end of the day.
We
What's
are.
going on with y'all on covering these spreads every week, though, man?
Man,
How's
hey.
everybody doing? Is everybody predictions going through?
Bro, hey, Sharp, I can only speak for myself, bro. Hey, I've been trying to guide my people, you know, some listen, some don't. But, you know, I'm here for my people. I'm here to help. And, you know, hey, Sharp, it's getting to the point to where, man, the information is only going to be free for so much longer, man. How I'm feeling, the way this is going, and it's just a beautiful thing right now for those who are following and taking these bets with us and winning this money with us. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time before we have to charge for the information, man. It's where this thing is at.
Anytime a man saying it's only a,
You gotta give a little bit to receive. Sometimes
Yeah, you know, and that's why we're giving it away free right now. You know, that's why we're giving it away for free right now. And, you know, in the future, though, it might be a time and place to where you might have to cough it
in
up
the
for
near
this information.
future.
Oh, yeah, very near future. Hey, so Sharp, man, we want to talk to you, man. What type of betting do you do, man? What do you look for when you do? First of all, do you gamble?
Let me tell you, hey, look. So let me tell you all my philosophy when it comes down to this bet.
Okay.
First off, I always try to watch things that the public are really heavy on.
Got
Those
you.
are the ones you get cracked on a lot.
Got you.
So I'm always I know that the general public is mentally trained to try to figure out who's going to cover.
Right.
Now, me, I'm trying to figure out who's not going to cover.
Hey, there you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Because to the naked eye, people don't see point spreads. They only see wins and losses. So when they see the win, they don't see all the BS that happened before that may have got whoever cracked on that bet.
Right.
Like, for instance, look at all these trap games that happened. I know everybody was sick with that Buffalo Bills.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on.
Oh, yeah, last week.
On the surface, that seemed like some scripted bullshit.
Hey, but Sharp.
Don't have Kirk Cousins on speed dial. I don't know what it is. Like,
No, real talk. But no, really, bro, everybody had to be wary of that 16.5 points. Like, I know Bills, have the rookie starting, but we're still talking about a professional team, man. Whenever taking a professional team, bro, you got to be wary of 16.5 points, bro. That's a lot of points.
I understand that, but how can we kind of forecast what actually happened in the game, though? Like, nobody, okay, we probably didn't expect them. It was a few that didn't expect them to cover the 16, but for that game to go the complete opposite way of what everybody expected, like, the Bills covered the 16.5 that they were down.
Yeah.
So how can we spot that coming out?
Vikings were overvalued by the public.
Yeah.
And Vegas took advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They haven't looked good. I mean, they look okay against the Rams, but
it was a combination of both.
Do they still have a defense? Is their defense still good?
I don't think so because I don't think they still have a defense because they gave up what they gave up to Buffalo and then they turned around and gave up what they gave up to the Rams. So right now I'm not high on Minnesota's defense or their secondary to say the least.
Yeah.
I drafted them in like 3 fantasy teams. I'm sick.
All off the last year hoopla.
They was number one last season according to what I've seen, and they said that they picked up players. So it just really don't. It goes to show you guys that we just really have to watch.
I was just about to say, like,
we gotta erase that script from last year because when we come in, everything new. Period.
Everything.
And then Sharp too, it all goes back to the narrative of the ESPN analysts. I'm sorry, the Hall of Famers. Anybody could say what they really want to say, but what did you see for those 3 hours when you watched the game? That's all you really could go on.
I mean, when I watched the game, bro, I was honestly disgusted, and I hate to go on live and for the public to see it because I hate to be a conspiracy theorist. But man, these people be letting games go, bro. These people be letting games go. I know the corporates. I know who to watch.
Hey, and honestly, Sharp, I feel you. I feel like Minnesota took a dive last week.
They did.
That's genuinely how I feel.
You got to watch every week for certain people to take dives.
No,
Every now and then.
Come on. The Steelers are too talented to not be covering some of them games. I'm with you on that, bro.
No, Steelers are every week trap alert. You better take money lines only for the Steelers.
I'm with you on that, Mace.
Hey, that's a good segue.
I'm just scared. I always lose. I got certain people that just hurt me bad. I mean, Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger, these guys.
Wait. You said Cam Newton. What
Sharp, you don't know what you're talking about. Stop it right now.
What team
Sharp, stop it. Sharp, I've been listening to you talk. Like, the longer you talk, I should be eating oatmeal. Listen, Sharp, listen, okay? I'm tired of hearing you speak,
you're about to take that, Sharp, on.
Degenerates, we don't eat oatmeal.
Yeah, you do.
On me.
And you eat a lot of it. Sharp, listen, go home. Put the pillow in your face and cry to Brenda. I love you, Sharp. Thank you for calling.
Hey, Sharp, you a big dude, Pause. I know you're not about to let this little talk to you like that.
Hey, man, you know what? When you meet, man, you learn when to give people their moment of shine, man. You don't get these moments that often.
Hey, Sharp, to the viewers, do you have any predictions, any tips, anything that you see that we don't see that you could give out as far as that could be helpful this weekend?
You know what, man? I would stay away from anything that's too obvious.
Okay.
Those are the games that get you cracked. And I'd be trying to pay attention to who's going to cover. I apologize. I don't have my list and everything ready. I'm doing a family thing.
All you need is Niners.
I'll be able to get my predictions.
Niners -4.
And then I'll really be a part of this.
Hey, Sharp, I have one question for you. What do you feel about the Giants right now? Odell Beckham came out publicly.
You know
He's upset with the offense, how the ball's being moved. What do you feel about the New York Football Giants, the G-men?
At the end of the day, man, it comes a time in life where in the management and front office, you just got to adjust. I know that you're coaching and everything, but it's clearly not working. And honestly, I feel like Eli's done, man.
I agree.
Die no more. I mean, they got Saquon.
Like done?
Saquon on like his Barry Sanders tip because they're not really blocking for him.
Hey, Eli is so done.
He's done.
Eli's so done. Eli's so done.
He's done, man. You know, I know he's trying to keep up with his brother and all that, but man, you got your ring. You good. It's time to pass that torch and moving on, man, because they stinking up the place. That's another team I stay away from. Stay away from the Giants.
Yeah.
Respect.
We don't know what to do.
Respect. Hey, well, Sharp, man, we're going to keep the show going, man. Hey, we want to thank you for calling in, man.
We appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man. Tap back in with us next week, man. We're going to see. Hey, and we're going to see what the.
Everybody this week.
Hey, man, good luck to you, too, man. Hey, man, appreciate it, bro. Have a good one, dog.
Have a good one, man.
Gang.
Hey, all right, man. We want to, again, thank Jay Sharp for calling in, man. Anyone else want to call in? The number is 323-293-3375. My bad. But, yeah, before we get out of here, man, we got about 10 minutes left of the show. We want to talk about this upcoming week, man. We got week 5 in NFL. It's kicking off. It actually kicked off tonight. With the Patriots hosting the Colts.
Minus 10.5.
Yeah, spread was minus 10.5. For those of you who follow us on IG, we did give out the Patriots.
Easy call.
We gave out the Patriots minus 10.5. Hey, don't clap yet, man. It's not over. It's not over.
We're in Foxborough. We're in Foxborough. The game's over.
Secure the bag that's on my mama, bro.
Guys, we're in Foxborough. The game's over.
Hey, the game is not over. It is currently 38-17. New England's
in the
up
what quarter?
And covering in the fourth quarter.
This is a wrap, bro.
Hey, man. Hey,
we don't want to burn the money. Stranger things have happened.
Believe in magic. I don't see nothing.
I mean, yeah, that's true too. But I learned don't count the money until the clock hits 000.
True.
You know, a score onside kick and scoring we cooked right now. So
Patriots got the ball.
Okay, never mind.
The game's over. After all that.
Hey,
he said all of that to say what?
Hey, yeah, Patriots are looking good. But yeah, that's kicking off week 4, man. We had a feeling the Patriots would come out and do their thing, man. October, November, we know this is where they hit their stride. They just got Edelman back today. They got Gordon. They get him in the flow of the offense. They had Gronk out there. He was pretty much a decoy. He didn't really do too much today. But yeah, you know, we gave out the Patriots, and that was a good pick, man. So now what we're going to do is get into a couple other picks regarding this week and who we like. I'm going to start with you, Mace. Tell me who you like this week, bro. Give me your top 3.
Top 3. Steelers, Chiefs, Rams are my top 3.
Steelers, Chiefs, Rams. Okay, some interesting picks. I'm with you on the Steelers.
But I'm going to buy them all down by half a point because I don't like the hook. So I don't want Steelers 3.5. I want the 3 at the house.
Okay.
I'd rather get Rams for just under a touchdown. And Chiefs, I think, are 3.5 as well. So I want to get them all just to win the game. I'm good with that.
Okay. Respect that. I'm going to agree with you on Steelers. I think Atlanta is a bad road team. I think the Steelers will continue to try to get it together. It's all on their defense. Their offense is fine. Big Ben is leading the league in passing. They still got AB. Juju is balling. Connor's no Le'Veon, but, you know, he's good enough. You know, so the offense is going to be there. It's all on the Steelers' D, what they can do. So I agree with you on Steelers. You then said you like the Kansas City Chiefs against the Jaguars?
At the house, yeah.
I'm rolling in that car with you.
And Fournette, I think, is not playing.
So what? What about Yeldon in the defense?
Yeah, but we'll see.
Okay, so you said you like Chiefs.
I'm with you on that,
I like
bro.
the Chiefs to win the game.
You like the Chiefs to win.
I don't know about
you,
any-
Richard?
Arrowhead it's not.
I
an
don't
easy
know about
place
the
to play.
covering and how that's going, but I do like the Chiefs to win that game.
Well, the spread is only 3, so if they win, they can only win by 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, then they cover, they win.
They cover.
I don't see enough offensive manpower. I know the
Hey.
defense. I would like the under in that game. but
Under. Yeah, the under. Yeah, I think Jaguars.
I think Chiefs by 4, 5, something around there.
No.
I honestly would not be surprised if the Jags got out of there with a W.
No.
That front 7 is
I'll wait for you guys.
awesome. And then they got Jalen Ramsey in that
Hey
secondary.
man, they weren't too awesome against those Tennessee Titans.
Well, we owned them.
What about that?
We own them. We own them.
But if
That's
you're
what
looking
we
at
do.
matchups and the trajectory of one season, I think the Chiefs season is going to project higher than the Titans.
But bro,
Top
we
to
pay
bottom.
them twice a year. Every year we own them. We've been owning them. We know that. Everybody knows that. Even Lil Duval, shout out, said, "I will not take a bet against the Titans because they own us. We're cursed." He said, "We're cursed against the Titans."
Shout out to everyone who even knows who Little Duval is.
Living my best life.
Hey, yeah,
But
he got the number.
Y'all
one
got
song
their
in the
number
country.
during the regular season, but I
Yeah.
think they'll go farther as far as seasonal aspirations.
We
That's
talking
just my
about
take.
Week 5, and then the last one was the Rams.
Rams. I
That's
agree.
unanimous.
I agree with you on the Rams. -7 going into Seattle. Seattle's very wounded right now. They just lost their number one strong safety this week. Shout out to him. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, man.
Flipped him that good old bird on his way out.
Yeah, hey, Earl
paid
Thomas.
I give him a bird.
Yeah, hey,
Earl
Earl
should have paid me.
Hey, Earl Thomas. Hey, get well soon, bro. Man, sorry for
Get
the
well
injury.
on another team, bro.
I mean, yeah, if they don't want to
Redskins.
hey, come to the Redskins.
know
You want to
about
go?
that.
Stacking up right
Hey, the
now.
Panthers
might
got
not
a
be a
nice
bad
home
pick.
for you,
You
bro.
want to go to the Cowboys, man? Go to the Cowboys. But
Come down the road. Come to the Niners real quick.
Hey,
Can
go
use
to the
strong
Niners.
safety.
Hey, but yeah, no. Back to that pick. I think the Rams are a great pick. I like the Rams.
Even though it's
Seattle's
on the road.
wounded on the road. You do got to watch Seattle at home. Russell will play
Not
better.
this Seattle.
Russell will play better at home. I do know that for a fact. But this Ram
That's a
team,
fact.
this Ram team looks like the Golden State Warriors,
Looks
unstoppable
like the
right
greatest
now.
show on turf.
They look like they can't be beat. So yeah, my pick will be agree with you on the Rams and agree with you on the Steelers, but might have to disagree with you on the Jaguars. Rachel, what about you? What's your 3 for the week, bro?
Me, I'm going to go be a homer and go Panthers. I like what they're doing as far as coming off a bye. The offense is clicking. The defense is what it is. The Giants seem to be in shambles as far as the offensive line is concerned. No cohesiveness. Odell hasn't touched pay dirt. Anytime Saquon Barkley has this something, it's been a 40-yard or 60-yard game, so there's no consistency as far as the other carries. I don't think they have the offense to just keep it within 6 points of the Panthers. Secondly, I like Arizona. Who are they going to?
49ers.
The San Francisco 49ers.
San Francisco.
You gotta take. This is division. The only reason why I think they can have a chance because it's one divisional. They have the more talented roster at this point.
Who
The
does?
better.
The
Them.
Cardinals?
Yes, bro.
All right.
Who's better, Breida or David Johnson?
We're low on time. So
C.J.
I won't
Beathard
say anything
or
else.
Josh Rosen?
I have nothing else to add.
Like I
Yeah.
said, Panthers, Cardinals, and the Rams. The Rams in my sleep, I'd take them. If it was on Jupiter, if it was at the Coliseum, if it was at Seattle, I'd take the Rams to cover.
Respect.
And to put up 30 points.
Respect.
On that prop bet. If there's a prop bet out there for the Rams to put up 28 to 30, take that over on that.
Yeah.
Against Seattle.
There'll
Just
be an
period.
adjusted line.
They're
for
averaging
sure.
33, 35 points a game.
Right, respect. Okay, so you said you like Arizona, the Rams, and who else?
And the Panthers.
And the Panthers.
Yeah.
And the Chargers as a dark horse. I
Yeah.
couldn't pick 4. I just had to narrow it down to 3, but I like the Chargers as well.
Okay, so I'm with you on the Rams. I don't know if I'm with you on the Giants, man. The Giants seem to always bounce back after they take a bad loss.
But it will be y'all two that would tell me such and such at the house. You got to take them. If this was any other team, y'all be saying take them at the house.
Yeah, respect at the house. But I mean, I think 7 points is a lot of points for the Panthers. They're a 3-4 point type of team.
Let me give you mine real quick. 20
Jump in there.
20 seconds. I agree with Mace. Chiefs all the way. Too much firepower. Blake Bortles just isn't enough on offense. I got the Rams, obviously. Rams are just second down on offense. And I got the New Orleans Saints. No one mentioned the Saints.
I like the Saints.
The Saints are playing the Redskins. Sorry, bro.
But the Saints,
It's just too much. Guys, Mark Ingram's coming back.
I feel like
guys.
Alex Smith can keep that.
Mark Ingram is coming back.
I feel like
Kamara.
Alex Smith can
I'm
cover that
sorry,
spread,
man.
bro.
Coming back, but he's not back right now. If you still coming, that means
And
you
Mark
haven't even
Ingram
shown
does
if
not
you're
play
here yet.
cornerback, safety,
He doesn't.
strong.
Can't
safety,
guard
free
Mike?
safety.
Alvin Kamara? Drew Brees?
Bro, we know the offense
Drop the
is
mic.
going to be there.
we know the
The
deep.
Browns
We know the offense.
shot it out with them and almost won that game in New Orleans.
That was early.
Yeah,
But that is the matchup. That is talent on
That's the
talent.
Monday. That's
Who
the
is
Monday
this?
night game.
Somebody thick
That's
is calling right
the
now.
Monday night game. New Orleans is currently a 6.5 point favorite. Drew at the house, he's hot right now,
At the
man.
house.
I can't disagree with Drew right now. Redskins are going to be a tough out coming off a bye. They're rested.
I'm not
They're
the biggest.
rested.
I'm
They're
not the
rested.
biggest Alex
Alex
Smith
Smith
fan, but as a
rested.
game manager, he
Come
can
on,
keep
man.
the spread
Crowder,
close.
He's ready, man.
Yeah, as a game manager, he can't keep the spread
He
close.
doesn't turn the ball over.
He got a point to prove right now.
I mean,
you
he's
know,
okay.
that I got it. That beginning of last
Drafted by the
season is not a
Niners.
fluke.
You know, you got to trust him.
not.
You know,
He's got that red and gold in his blood. I'm sure he'll
we're
be
leading,
all right.
we're leading the East right now. So
Yeah.
until proven otherwise, I'm rocking with him, man.
Respect,
Hands down, man.
Hey, he said he's rocking with his
Hands
squad,
down,
man. Respect it, man.
You gotta see the team, man.
Hey, and speaking of squads, we got a touchdown coach.
Doesn't matter.
Whoa.
Late touchdown.
You still covering.
Late touchdown. We are still covering.
Let's not waste no unnecessary injury stress.
Hopefully they don't get the onside kick if they can get
games in the bag.
Game will be in their bag as long as the Patriots get the onside kick. But real quick before we get out of here, I want to give you guys my 3.
Get it.
I'm gonna go with the Tennessee Titans, man. Squad. We're going to Buffalo, man. -3.5.
No shock there.
Hey, -3.5 in Buffalo. The rookie quarterback. The defense.
Hey, watch out for him. Would you say that y'all better than the Vikings? He shredded up the Vikings a little bit, big dog. And I don't think y'all better than the Vikings.
And Minnesota.
Man, Vikings
talking
are
about
fools.
stats, man.
Vikings are fool's gold, man. We honestly are going to beat the Bills 3.5. Lock that up. I am also on board with the Arizona Cardinals going to the Niners to losing by a field goal or less.
Jay Sharp, call back in, man. They talking trash.
The Cardinals are going to win that game.
Just relax, Sharp.
I like
relax.
the Cardinals. And lastly, I'm going to go with the Steelers, man. Everybody thinks the Steelers are in shambles. Everybody's betting against them. I'm going to go with them here with the struggling Atlanta team who is binged up. They lost their 2 safeties.
Did they lose Julio? Did they lose Sanu? And did they lose Calvin Ridley?
Well,
they lost last week because they can't play defense.
Well, we know offensively, they're
neither
there.
one of these teams can play defense.
Who?
Steelers
or Atlanta.
Well, yeah. So hey, look for the over on that. But those are going to be my 3 picks. I'm going Steelers, Arizona, Titans. Lock that up. That's a winning ticket. I told you the same thing last week. That was a winning ticket.
Mark G has been on the tear, even though I'm not rolling with a lot of that. I like it.
Hey, you feel me? But yeah, man, I think that's going to be our time, man. We want to say shout out to my boy Red Moolah.
Hey,
peace, man.
Hey,
peace,
man.
Welcome back,
man.
Love everything you guys doing right now,
every
man.
week, bro. We here. You already know. Raise your F, man. Mace, bro. We already know.
Mace,
hey, top it in. And we want to thank everybody who tuned in today. Shout out again, Morris Media. Follow us on YouTube at Smart Degenerates. Follow us on IG at Smart
please come back. We miss your presence.
And also follow us on Facebook at Smart Degenerates, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's our time, man.
Roll Tide.
Roll,
motherfucker.
Patriots, baby.
Redskins.
Hey.
Monday.
Hey,